Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry? Precious kisses, words that burn me. Lovers never ask you why.
That was absolutely wonderful.
No, you know what? He's not in hell, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I sent him a special locket. I sent it to him. It's in his pocket. It's deep in his pocket. You got to go in there.
Okay, hold on.
I mean, he's got deep pockets. I mean, yeah, no, it's really far down. I mean, you really got to struggle. I mean, get into it. Put some muscle into it, you know. Yeah, get in there. There you go. Oh, shit. Yeah. Do you see it? It's like a roll of quarters. Get in there. It's deep in.
It's not.
No, I think you may have it in your hand now.
It's very stiff.
Yes, he's always stiff. Look, I wouldn't suggest pulling out what's in his other pocket.
Oh, it's just a hole. There's a hole in his pocket.
You got a nice house. You wearing Calvin Klein's? God damn.
No, that's not a roll of quarters. That was not a locket.
Come on, shake your body, baby, do that funk. I know you can't control yourself any longer. Feel the rhythm of the music getting stronger. Don't you body, be ready to do that funk. Come on, shake it.
My name is Gabby. Gammy Num Nums.
Would that, by chance... Oh, sorry, I crunched myself. Would that perhaps be from the movie Master of Disguise?
Indeed. I want to talk about that Ricky Martin shirt there.
Okay.
The other guy, Steven, I believe is his name.
Yes.
Was talking about how Ricky Martin is not gay.
No,
I have 4 sources here that I could give you to show you that he is openly gay, coming out on March 29th, 2010. He also announced on the Oprah show that he's been in a relationship for years.
Ricky Martin is not gay. That's so. He went through our detox program. Oprah Winfrey is full of it.
Go ahead, caller. You're on the air.
Oh. I'm sorry, 1 second. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, well, I'd like to share a story with you, and I have a question afterwards. Is that okay?
That's perfectly fine. Go ahead.
Okay. So my husband and I had tried for 16 years to have a child. We had tried every medical way to have one, but nothing availed. We eventually accomplished it with a spiritual intervention. In August 1996, I found out I was 6 weeks pregnant on the week after Mother's Day, 1997. That alone was a miracle of God to me. God had answered my prayers on December 31st. I delivered a healthy boy. But 3 days after, I woke up early one morning with a spiking fever. It was 105 degrees. For months, doctors tried to figure out what was causing the fevers. They were getting nowhere. Finally, after our nurses told my husband to seek another opinion, she told my husband if he didn't, I would probably die. I was going to die. And during the surgery, that was supposed to be only 4 hours, but it lasted 6 hours. The main doctor came out to talk to my husband. He advised him that if any immediate family was outside of the state, to call them and come in to my bedside because I was probably going to die. But finally, after 3 days of intensive care, I finally woke up about 3 o'clock. And in the afternoon, my husband and my father were beside me. It took a few months for my physical recovery, but mentally I'm still recovering. And I thank God every day for letting me live. And I also have a question. So
okay, well, thank you for your story. And by the way, did you at the beginning of your story did you say intervention?
Yes, but I still have a question.
Okay, that's just a little joke. Okay, go on, caller. Now, go on with your question.
Thank you.
Yes.
Has anyone really been far even as decided to use even go want to do look more like?
Okay, thank you very much.
Hello, caller. You're live on the program.
Yes. I've been listening to some of these calls, and most of them have been very enlightening. I live in a very culturally diverse area, and I've learned many interesting things about a lot of different cultures, but in particular I'd like to talk about my neighbors. They happen to be Latino American.
Okay.
I've learned many things about them.
Sure.
For instance, the women have amazing self-image, self-esteem. Take, for instance, my neighbor. She's probably 5'2", pushing 215 pounds, and has no problems coming out in a tank top and biker shorts, and I think that's to be applauded.
It really is.
Also, I feel I've learned that
that's true. Like I smile.
They are accomplished
I smile inside
cyclists.
just knowing that to have that courage to come out there and saying, "This is me. This is my body." Like it makes it just that's a great thing. That's a good thing to be comfortable with.
And also, I've learned that they love cycling, as I've had no less than 4 bicycles stolen from my garage.
And welcome to the Jesus Chatline. This is Steven Chilton. You're on the air.
I'm on?
Yes, go ahead, caller. Do you have anything?
I wanted to share my experience with, with racial harmony.
Yes.
And how I incorporated God into it.
Wonderful.
I'm on the town committee. I accept we welcome everyone into our community. We send gift baskets and cookies and cakes and and one time, just recently, this African American couple just moved in, and we're like, oh man, we don't have many of those. We got to do something special for these guys. So what we did was we got a bunch of guys together. We got in our gowns. We put a big-ass cross on their lawn, and we lit that fucker on fire, and we said, get the fuck out of my town.
Okay, we're going to take another call here. Hello, caller. You're live on the Jesus Chatline of Montclair Public Access TV3. You're live on the Racial Harmony Edition. How are you doing this evening?
Hi, can you hear me?
You're coming through loud and clear, sir. Did you have a question?
I'd like to talk about how these new neighbors moved into my neighborhood.
Oh, certainly. I mean, that happens to be a theme of the show tonight is loving your neighbors. So we'd love to hear a story about your neighbors. Go ahead. The floor is yours, caller.
Okay, well, first of all, this is a prominently white neighborhood.
Okay, go on.
We've had these new neighbors move in.
Mm-hmm.
And they are of black, they are black.
Okay, well that sounds wonderful. That's exactly what we're talking about.
Okay, so they had this party,
Mm-hmm.
And so all the neighbors were invited, and so we all went over there. And so they have this really nice swimming pool.
Okay, caller, could you speed it up
And
a little bit?
one of the people decided to put a sign up.
Mm-hmm.
They decided to put a sign up that said, "This pool is closed due to AIDS." And
hello, welcome to the program. Go ahead, caller.
Hello, Richard. How are you doing today?
Doing very, very good. Thank you. How about yourself?
Oh, well, I could be better.
Oh, well, that's why I'm here. What seems to be the problem?
Well, you see, I'm a senior in high school, and, it's my last year, and we have prom, and it's a huge thing at our school. And I asked this girl, you see, her name, I won't say her name, but she said yes. And I was excited, I was happy, I was just running around the house, and then all of a sudden she calls me up and she tells me she can't go anymore. And I don't know what to do.
Yeah, well, that is very. I can understand the frustration or some of the hurt that might have caused you, but I just keep going, keep your chin up, and keep. There'll be other girls, that you could go to the prom with. It's just don't get yourself down. Don't be. It's not. I mean, it is upsetting. I understand that, but at the end of the day, everyone's still okay.
Thank you. It feels so good to hear you say something like that. It really brings me up,
Well, you'll be fine. I mean, just keep with it. It's all part of God's plan.
All right. And can I ask you one more question?
Certainly.
Would you go to the prom with me, Richard?
I don't think that would be appropriate. No. But I would be able to go. I mean, as a chaperone and as a friend, I could.
Would you really?
Yeah, we could. Steven, could we? Yeah.
Can you ask him what state?
What state? Yeah. What state are you calling from? Are you in California?
Oh, no, I'm in Michigan. I can pay for tickets and stuff if that's all right.
I don't think that.
It's not gonna work. No.
Oh. No. Sorry about that. That's not going to work. But definitely, I invite you to call back with any other questions you might have. I'm going to take a break from the